Let's talk a little bit about intentions. Because in today's society, we've grown so accustomed to judging each other based on our actions, based on what we're saying, and very often not really based on what a person's intention were. Whereas the intention is saying a lot more about the character of the person than their actions, than their words especially. The intentions that are the underlying theme that they're operating from. If someone is insulting me, but their intention is to make a joke, do I really need to feel insulted from someone simply trying to have fun with me? If their intention was to show themselves as the superior man, but they're paying me a compliment, is that really a compliment? Or are they simply trying to manipulate the situation to showcase themselves as a superior man? If we're looking at the intention, we'll find the actual nature behind the person, the actual operation system behind the person. A lot of the time in psychology and so on, self-development, we talk about the subconscious mind. What are we subconsciously trying to do? And a lot of the time, our true intentions are subconscious. So I might say, oh, I'm just being nice to this person, where in reality, I'm trying to subconsciously manipulate this situation into my favor somehow or another. Now, the thing about subconsciousness is that we tend to believe that it's this magical part of the brain that we can't fucking access. In reality, it's the part of us that we don't really want to face, that somehow make us uncomfortable, that we don't want to look at. If we can practice looking at ourselves sincerely, genuinely, and be willing to face the dirty aspects of ourselves and practice examining ourselves, the part of our subconscious mind that are our intentions, that we are used to not being familiar with, will suddenly look at. If I'm in a situation and I act weird and I ask myself, but why did I truly act that way? What was my true intention behind my action? And I keep digging, I keep looking at why did I do what I did. Eventually I'm gonna find that true answer. And if I'm not gonna like it, it's gonna be very hard for me because my ego is trying to avoid it and try to come up with lies. Oh, I did it to make other people happy. I did it because I felt like they wanted me to. But if I truly am looking with the intention of finding the truth in that moment, then I can find an answer that reveals an aspect of myself that I might not have known before, that reveals an aspect of my subconscious mind, my subconscious nature. Thus, the subconscious mind becomes conscious because now I'm consciously aware of it. And if we can do that, we can examine our intentions, we can look at who we really are. And then suddenly we have insight into it. And once we have insight, we have an opportunity to operate from a different place. We have an opportunity to change our intention in any given moment and to change our action and thus change who we are, how we are operating, and the footmarks that we are setting in this world, the way that we are behaving, the way that we are affecting the world around us, and thus affecting the world that we are living in, meaning affecting our own lives. If we can examine our own intentions and reveal our dirty, nasty parts to ourselves, look at them with forgiveness, because a lot of the times the reason we might not want to look at the dirty aspects of our personality or our character is because we find it so hard to accept who we are. We find it so hard to accept ourselves. So if we can look at ourselves from a place of compassion and love and acceptance and say, I'm gonna find some dirty stuff and that's okay, that's human. I am human, it's okay that I'm gonna find some dirt on myself. Can I be willing to look at that and still love myself and still accept myself? And if we can do that, we can look at ourselves and we can find all the dirty parts, all the parts where we're saying, actually, this is not the guy I want to be this guy. So why am I doing this? Actually, let me change it because this is not who I want to be. And we suddenly have access to changing ourselves on a profound level. And if we can do that, we can change our lives, we can change the influence we have on the people that we care for. We can change the type of people we attract into our lives. And we can make a beautiful, beautiful impact on our lives. So I hope that lands, I hope that makes sense to you. Look at yourself with love, with compassion, with honesty, with truth, with sincerity, and then make your life beautiful. Take care until next time.